Recording na.
Good day, everyone. We are here to discuss the system integration of San Pablo City LGU website, and our members are Mark Angelo Aguila, Marvin Andreal Mendral, and Ronald Mark Masalonga. So next. So in our introduction, in a brief background of the San Pablo LGU website is the San Pablo City Local Government Unit or LGU is a government body responsible for implementing local ordinance, programs, and service for its citizens. It, it manages essential public service such as health, education, civil registry, business permits, taxation, infrastructure, and tourism. So, siya yung mga nag-handle ng mga files or yung mga documents ng mga gantong services katulad ng sa birth certificate or sa taxation. So, ang importance of the system of integration in local governance is efficient integration of city departments, improve service delivery, and reduce delays in processing documents and permits, promotes transparency, accountability, and faster coordination with both local office and national government. So, ginawa daw tong website na to para sa mas mabilis na transaction ng mga documents or sa mga ayaw pumunta or ayaw ng physical na transactions ng documents at mas gusto na na-access sila kahit saan through website na lang. Next. So, isa sa mga service nila itong civil registry service or birth cert, marriage cert, death cert, at yun. So, dito is naglalagay kayo ng mga basic information nyo tulad ng last name, first name, middle, yung surname, tas yung house number, and so on. So, next. Tas yung isa pa dito is yung business and building permits na sa mga katulad ng sa mga house numbers or etc. or yung mga basic information na kailangan ng address or bahay nyo. So, next. So, isa din dito is yung educational, social welfare, and community development program. So, nagpo-provide din sila dito, sabi, at wala lang nakalagay dun sa ano nila, pero may button applicable, siguro hindi pa nila naayos para dito sa service na to. Next. So, current challenges is fragmented system across different departments. Examples is business permit and licensing office, city health office, treasury department, leading to slow processing times. So, yun daw sa mga challenges sa hiwa-hiwalay yung mga buttons o yung mga sectors or service nila is slow yung process nila. Tapos, next is manual or semi-digital process that increase bureaucracy and citizen complaints. So, dahil dito is masyadong maraming citizen complaints or mga users na nag-complain dahil sa bagal or ano ng website nila. Limited integration with national agencies. Example is birth certificate, PHealth, tapos DILG. Making interagency coordination difficult. So, mas mahirap daw dahil sa integration dahil sa mga to. Thus, growing need in digital transformation to improve is transparency, efficiency, and accessibility of service, especially for online transaction and record management. So, ayun daw, kailangan ng mas magandang digital transformation dahil sa mga mahalaga yung mga documents na nahahandle o yung mga data na nandito. So, kailangan din talaga, ito din yung mga challenges na nape-face nila. So, yun. X.
So, for integration approach natin, so we we decided that the ano most applicable integration approach to the LGU website of San Pablo is the hub and spoke architecture. So, why is the hub and spoke architecture the most suitable integration approach? In this approach, the LGU's central database or system acts as the hub. So the LGU central database, the yun po yung parang na yung database na yun, siya na yung pinaka-center or siya na yung pinaka dun po siya nag-iipon yung data and yun na din po yung nagde-disseminate ng data to other sectors. So, siya yung pinaka-hub natin. So, individual departments like Treasury, Civil Registry, Health Office, Business Permit Office, and and others serve as the spokes. So, yung spokes po natin is yung mga nabanggit na offices. So, those offices naman, they can operate the same way they operate in person, ano. So, by tapping to the hub, so they get the data that they need, and they store the data through that hub, and they can back and forth get it and store it in that hub. So, the system that we propose is more on centralized system, the hub and spoke. This ensure that all information flow through a centralized system, just like I said, making data management more efficient and consistent. So efficient siya because all the L, all the LGU's offices is connected into one server, then they can get it get it back and forth or send it through. So that's why efficient and consistent. So technology and trends applied. So para po natin magawa yung hub and spoke na architecture. So we need this technology or trends applied. So cloud computing. Yung cloud computing natin acts as parang backup database natin to that centralized database. Yun. So cloud computing use a cloud-based platforms to store citizens' records like civil registry, business permits, payments securely and make them accessible across different city or department. So naka-cloud computing po yung server natin. Mas mabilis po natin ma-disseminate or ma-access yung mga information throughout the cities or other places around San Pablo, other offices. So microservices architecture. Just like the hub and spokes, yung microservices po natin is yung mga spokes na nandun sa website. Yung different different certificates na kailangan natin i-fill up is we can access it to the website. Those are the microservices na tinutukoy po natin dun. So the user can access them and use them or fill up whatever they need to fill up or the information they can get through those microservices. Those microservices acts as the offices in that website, the official offices, something like that. So integration platform as a service act as the middleware that connects LGU systems with national agencies. So yun, yung ano pa natin, iPass or iPass is act as parang middleware na nag-i-integrate siya sa iba't ibang system like PhilHealth, SSS, na kaya din i-access ng mga Sanpablieños na user natin para hindi na po sila pabalik-balik sa different websites. So, ka-integrate po yung mga system na yun dyan sa LGU website ng San Pablo na nandun din po siya para magamit nila if they need it. So, online portals and mobile apps. So, yung online portals natin, dun, na yung online portal is parang nandun yung mga offices na part ng offices na kailan nila. Then, i-click na lang nila yun para mapunta dun sa system nila. So, there's no specifics, ano, system ng mga offices na yun. Para iisang hub na lang or iisang system na yung dun nila mahahanap yung need nila para makapunta dun sa next process na kailangan pa nila. Then yung mobile app naman is San Pablo City has no mobile application for their ano. So parang in a long run to, kung gusto pan i-implement, kung mas maganda pang user interface, pwede tayo mag-mobile app. Kasi para ma-compress na natin sa mobile app lahat ng mga tawag dito, lahat ng needs ng users na kailangan nila sa government. So, data analytics and dashboards. So, for data analytics and dashboards, makakatulong siya sa pag-track ng mga taxpayers, kung saan napupunta yung pera nila, mga projects, dun. Kaya din nilang, dahil may data na nakikita siya ng dashboards ng data, mas mapapadali din yung pag-govern ng ating mga officials dahil nakikita na they can keep track the data that they need para malaman nila kung ano yung mga feedback ng citizens, kung gaano kadaming pera, kung gaano kadami yung nawawalda sa mga projects, then they can track it through that data analytic and data and dashboards. So, yun. So, benefits naman nung pag-integrate natin ang system na yan. So, faster service and delivery. So, dahil na iisa centralized na yung system, mabilis na yung delivery natin. Mabilis na yung pag-process ng mga information ng lahat ng data. And the user can access it and they can perform the manual that they need to go to the offices, each and every offices pag nagpaparehistro or nagpapa-ano ng birth cert, kailangan pa nilang pumunta sa certain office. But if we have this integration to the website and that we have a website that actually works for the people, so mas mabilis na siyang makukuha ng user, mga birth cert nila, ganun. So, transparent accountability. So, mas magiging transparent tayo dito sa ano natin kasi they can track it real time yung lahat ng data natin. Lahat ng mga pera ng government ng San Pablo. Lahat ng projects that kung gaano kadami yung nilalabas sa projects, kung gaano kadami yung ano, nagbabayad ng tax, ano, they can see it through that website. So, yun. Improve improve interdepartment coordination. So, tapos improve interdepartment coordination, parang mas mabilis na makakapag-usap yung every department. They can exchange data and they can access data that they need from other departments because we have a centralized system na. So we have that hub, the center of every data that we need. So better citizen experience. Again, since it's centralized, everything that the citizen needs is there. Mas mabilis na po nating makukuha. Mas mabilis na po yung experience nila kasi sunod-sunod na yung process. Unlike before na if we need to process something, we need to go to another set of website that we need to log in again and do the thing that we need, then get the thing that we need. Then after that, we need to go to another website and do the same thing, which is hassle, so much hassle. But with this, we can do that in a uniform manner. Mas mabilis siya. Data-driven governance. So, data-driven governance means since we have all the data, as I said earlier, we can tally those data get the better result or to get the right to get the right to get the right, ano, tawag dito, to get the right, parang, to get the right data na need natin dun sa isang sa isang projects, parang ganun, na i-implement. Then, next is the conclusion for Mr. Masalangga.
In conclusion, by adapting system integration through approaches like hub and spoke or service-oriented architecture or SOA, the LGU can streamline services, reduce bureaucracy, and provide citizens with faster and more transparent access to government transaction. The application of modern technologies such as cloud computing, microservices, iPaaS, and data analytics ensures that services are not only only more efficient but also scalable and future ready. Next is the diagram we made. Ang current system naman, yung fragmented, kung titingnan natin sa taas, makikita natin yung system. Ibig sabihin nito, nung fragmented is, hiwa-hiwalay mga office ng LGU gaya ng Civil Registry, Treasury, Health Office, at Business Permit Office. Halimbawa, kung kukuha ka ng business permit, kailangan mo muna pumunta sa business permit office para mag-fill out ng form. Tapos lilipat ka sa treasury para magbayad. Tapos pupunta ka sa health office para kumuha ng sanitary clearance. Dahil hindi nga sila integrated, paulit-ulit ka magbibigay ng info at madalas matagal pa bago matapos. Sa proposed system naman namin, which is hub and spoke, dito may isang central hub. Parang main database ng LGU na nagko-connect sa lahat ng department. Kung kukuha uli ng business permit, instead na pupunta sa iba't ibang office, isang request na lang sa hub at automatic, iraroute yung info sa treasury para sa bayad at sa health office para sa clearance. Mas mabilis kasi ang isang system kung sa isa lang to dinadaan. Bakit nga ba hub and spoke yung mas maganda? Kasi ang hub and spoke is centralized control. Yung City Hall na mismo yung nakakakita ng paggalaw ng department. Sunod naman is simpler integration. Imbes na mag-connect bawat office sa isa't isa na sobrang gulo, lahat sila nakakonect lang sa isang hub. Next naman is scalability. Madaling magdagdag ng bagong office tulad ng tourism o disaster risk management. Hindi na kailangan baguhin yung buong system. Next is improve citizen services. Gaya nung example kanina, yung dating 3 to 5 steps na pagkuha ng business permit, magiging 1 to 2 steps na lang kasi integrated yung process. Sa citizen journey comparison in graph, sa graph makikita natin yung path ng citizen. Sa fragmented system, zigzag siya, ikot-ikot sa iba't ibang office kaya mabagal. Pero sa integrated hub and spoke, straight line lang siya. Citizen, hub, tapos yung hub bahala na mag-connect sa iba't ibang department. Dito pa lang kita yung difference sa efficiency. For future alternatives naman, makikita natin yung service-oriented architecture or SOA. Ito yung future plan kung saan gagawin digital module ang bawat service like business permit, tax payment, or health clearance. Imbes na pumunta ka pa ng City Hall, pwede mo nang gawin online yung LGU portal o mobile app. Parang nag-online shopping ka lang, pero government services ang in-order mo. Apply permit, bayad ng tax, request ng birth certificate, mas accessible siya lalo na para sa mga busy na tao o yung nasa malalayong barangay. So, in short, yung hub and spoke is best in short-term solution kasi simple, efficient at madaling i-implement. Pero in the long run, SOA will allow San Pablo City LGU to transform into a smart city where services are fully online and available anytime, anywhere.
That's all it for our report. Thank you po.